Gaffer, after the game you spoke of disappointment that so many games this season have been decided by one goal and that not enough have gone your way. Looking back at the statistics over the last 4 months, only one game has actually been decided by more than one goal. That must be very frustrating for yourself and the players.
Yeah, it's frustrating for everyone, supporters, players. It's something that we talk about as a group, and what it means is that when you're playing these oppositions, the games have been pretty close. They've all been close. That's why there's only been a goal in it, more or less. And so you know that at some point your team has played okay. And I think we can all agree that in every game, nearly every game over the last 15 maybe games or so, we've been well in it and also creating opportunities. Unfortunately, on occasions we've been letting the opposition have a bit of play and they also get goals because there's no bad teams in this league. But we need a little bit of a change of luck, and when that luck does change, because I think everybody's seen we've had some bad luck. Sometimes it goes in sequences. We've had quite a little bit of that, but you've got to make your own luck as well, and you've got to make sure that you cover all angles to win the next game, and hope then that the 11 players that are out there representing our club perform and play to the plan, keep believing, and play with the confidence that they're in the team for the reason that they're in the team. Because you try and pick the best 11, the most confident 11 every time you pick a team.
It's probably no coincidence then, Gaffer, if you look at one of the best performances and one of the most pleasing results in recent weeks was the 2-1 win over Barnet, where your team went 2 goals ahead. Do you think there's almost you feel like you really need to go 2 goals ahead to give your team a bit more confidence at the moment?
Yeah, no, I understand that. I mean, it's when you have a long sequence of like whether it be 3-4 and you have those defeats and yet you're in the game. Sometimes it makes the players sort of like are always weary, or worrying when you go a goal up, and almost expect the opposition to come at you when it becomes a sort of almost a habit, and you have to break that habit. And to be fair, the game that we had at Solihull, we should have gone 2-0 up, but for a fantastic save by their goalkeeper. Then I think the game would have panned out a little bit differently, but that's football, and that's exactly what happens, and you have to keep going and keep hoping that when you get that first one you can get that second one, because honestly over the last few weeks we've had lots of penalty area entries, we've had lots of final third entries, and we've had lots of opportunities. We just need to take more than what we're taking at this moment in time, or more than the opposition, let's say.
One of the most pleasing aspects, though, was the display of Kevin Dawson, who you highlighted after the game. Obviously, he wasn't going to be into the team until very short notice, but you must have been very pleased that for displaying his quality really showed, didn't it?
Yeah, he's got quality, and he played in the Championship and helped us won the First Division when we was at Yeovil. And he's a good player, and you bring in someone and that you know has got that ability, then it's a great plus for us, that's for sure. We haven't got to go back to square one with somebody who doesn't know us, doesn't know the way we think, doesn't know the way we play. I was wondering why that he's been brought in. Well, how do you want me to play? That sort of thing. We got all them answers with Kev, and I'm pleased he had not only a good game but a long game, because we didn't expect him to be ready for that amount of time that he played, but he did, and he kept us ticking over and until his legs went around about 80 minutes, and we understand that, but he gave us a good game, and we were really pleased with that. And he is a good player, and people will like him.
and the team coaches covered a lot of miles on the motorway over the last 2 games, so it must be pleasing to be at home on Saturday. We've got a game against Wealdstone, manager that obviously you know very well in Stuart Maynard. They're showing up well this season. They're going to be a tough test, aren't they?
Yeah, tough test, because they're going well. You know, they're not, with all due respect, a fashionable club, if you like, but Stuart's worked very hard, and as far as they're in an area where there's lots of chimney pots, as I say, and they've got a lot of clubs in that area and he's found some good loans, and he's got them together as a unit, and it'll be a tough game, but it's a game that we know how important it is, and hopefully we can get the team that's our best team out there on the pitch. I.e. that means 2 or 3 of them have got to come back from injury and be ready to play.